Hi guys, I would like to talk about how Manny Pacquiao was able to uh, cut off retreating fighters. Uh, it's hard to explain, but I'll do it as detailed as I can and as simple as I can. As you can see, there is this type of footwork which I cannot explain to you here because I don't have any body to help me out with it. But you can see it in YouTube. Those footworks, those mentioned about mentioning about those southpaw versus orthodox. But I'll just get into the type wherein orthodox is in a retreat mode. If an orthodox is in a retreat mode against a southpaw, he really swings his body outwards towards the outwards going to the right of a southpaw, which means he himself, the orthodox, is going at his right side, circling around his right side, and that is a retreating, or shall we say, uh, a fighter giving up his fight against a southpaw. So he's just there to finish the fight. It happened first. First, it happened in uh, in Pacquiao Barrera 2. Barrera was just there to survive. He was not there to fight at all. He was circling on his right, away from Pacquiao's right hand also, not his left hand. So he's circling away from Pacquiao's right hand, and he's circling on his right, and it will give Pacquiao a very odd angle to launch his attack. It was, if you will see that Barrera versus Pacquiao one, that is the best example. What happened was that I think at that time Freddie Roach was not able to. I mean, he noticed it. I know he noticed it, but he was not able to really solve that issue right away. He has this. I think he hasn't been. Uh, I think it's the first time he saw that style. I'm not so sure, but it was not really solved. Okay, in mostly versus Pacquiao, before mostly got went down, he was he was not doing that way. He was not into a retreat mode, circling to his right. But when he tasted that punch, he did that style. The same thing Marquez did the style. Oh, sorry, Barrera. And it was another. It's a repetition of that Barrera fight, Barrera 2 fight, in which they were not able to solve it. And anybody who would apply that to Pacquiao, it would make Pacquiao look bad, especially Mayweather, I guess. Although, you know, for me, if you do that, you're for me, if I'm the judge, I'm going to give the round to the one who is uh, controlling the ring. Excuse me. But as we all know, if you fight Mayweather, even if it is a even round, even if it is your round, if you do not perform well, they will give it to Mayweather. So let's continue on. In this Algeria fight, I noticed that when Algeria started to do that thing, circling around his right, they already devised a plan how to attack that type of fight, retreating fight, the fight that these orthodox fighters would like to apply if they just want to finish the game, They don't want to win anything about it. They don't want to do anything about it. They just want to finish the fight, get their money, and they don't care if they win or lose or whatever. So, of all these years, they have already devised that thing in which most of the critics out there, they criticize Pacquiao how um, Pacquiao doesn't know how to, cut off the ring. But me as well, at that point of time, I keep criticizing the critics that how could you cut off a guy who's doing that method? You can't cut him off. It's very hard to cut off. But I was impressed with this last fight with Algieri. They were able to knock Algieri down despite of that strategy Algieri made. So I guess I know all credits to Freddie Roach for this one, and probably Pacquiao also. They both have their own inputs on how to deal with this stuff. And I guess in my point of view, it's not only Mayweather who ducked the fight previously. Some sort of at some point Pacquiao also ducked the fight, but if ever he is forced to fight, he should fight. That's what I think. If he just can avoid that fight at that point of time, he will avoid it, because at that point of time he is not 100% ready for Mayweather. But at the same time, Mayweather is also not 100% ready for Pacquiao. It works both ways. But now Pacquiao is already more than enough ready for Mayweather. The question is, why is it that Mayweather is still backing Pacquiao? He is not ready. So Pacquiao prepared for everything, and I guess Mayweather prepared for everything also. He fought a lot of lately. He fought a lot of southpaws. No, not a lot of southpaws, but he fought two southpaws lately, like Guerrero and Ortiz. But I think what he's thinking right now is uh, how much I prepare. I can't deal with Pacquiao. But Pacquiao right now is so vocal about the fight because they're ready. The team Pacquiao is really ready. So long, guys.